not to lean on this because it moves. And it's for employees to use to put recover stuff on it.
Having a rough day.
Which is my rack.
Man, she's clearly having a very bad day, and I mean, I do feel for her. I don't think that it's like right to freak out on somebody, but yeah.
I'm not even sure.
It's my rack you were leaning on. This is a rack for us to use when we get some stuff to put back on. And stop recording me! Don't record me!
I think that maybe she was being antagonized a little bit as well, just a touch. You know what I mean? I kind of feel for her a little bit.
You was
I was doing nothing
in the
wrong.
middle of the road.
I was on the road.
Yes, exactly.
What?
In the middle of
a
the
bike is allowed on the road, you prick.
If you're actually looking at the highway code, you can see that it's
You
not
can
allowed
actually
to
go
abreast.
double file
No.
on a 30-mile-an-hour road, you stupid.
Okay then.
Oh, geez Louise. Okay, well, I can't comment on like the rules and the laws because first of all, I don't even know them in my own city, let alone in another country. So none of my business on that, but definitely this was not the way to deal with the situation, you know? Some other words probably could have been used, more calm tones, just general better vibes could have been used, I think, during this confrontation. Yikes.
And this lady decides to pull in from this side, trying to jump the line, because she said she's been waiting for a while. Cool, but you ain't
I'm not trying to hit you. I'm just trying to cut her off because she's...
Don't cut in the drive-through line. We're all trying to get a junior chicken here, okay?
She ain't been waiting in line. That's the problem. That's not how it works, man. There is a line.
You can wait in the line, Karen!
There is a line.
Look, camera, bitch. Face. I'm more beautiful than you, bitch.
I'm more beautiful than you, bitch. I'm more beautiful than you, bitch.
Cool. Wait in line, though.
That's somebody who like knew that they f***ed up and like they were trying to, you know, play it off cool. Apparently, we see a lot of drive-through freakouts. People are angry in the drive-through. I don't know, I'm kind of just chilling. Like, you're sitting in your car, listening to music, like...
Yes, I do, because I'm hungry.
I'm not in a rush. Well, maybe you are, but that's why they're angry. And I like that this one says language alert. You guys are worried about the language, you're here. You're in bad hands.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, man. Come back. Come back. Give me the paper again. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
Then gave him the finger.
Come back again. Did you say? Did you say that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Oh, you did say that? I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
I mean, yeah, like, listen, there is part of me that's conflicted about this, to be perfectly honest, because, you know, it should be based on the crime, but at the same time, your attitude always lends into those things. Your attitude always lends in, even if it was like a jury, you know? That's why some people don't want to take the stand themselves.
Let your wife speak, sir.
His wife?
Been attacked.
His wife?
Okay.
Can I tell you something?
You're his wife?
No, he's
With a real wife, please stand back.
She's married now. He is technically married.
She is.
He is technically married to another woman.
Also, this definitely had to be during the Panamaroni, because, like, they had all of those, like, boards up and stuff.
But he is technically married to another guy.
Hey, you know what you're talking about.
You don't know anything. You say
Yeah.
you're his wife. You're technically married to somebody else.
All she does is stop me.
Technically married
About that.
And kids. And you know what? He has 10 kids.
Yeah, okay.
10 kids. I looked it up.
What's that have to do about all this?
Oh my gosh, this is more like Maury than it is Judge Mathis. Man, the devil works hard, but Judge Mathis works harder. They were not shutting down production for no Panorama. Or Judge Mathis, let's go.
She used to be your girlfriend.
She was never my girlfriend.
I was his girlfriend when the lights went out.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All my kids,
you
she
said
wasn't my girlfriend.
When the lights went out, when he didn't see me, I was.
You had relations with her 3 times.
Oh my gosh. It is just insane in this courtroom.
Girlfriend 3 times, that's for sure.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Your girlfriend, you love her. You in love.
Love him too.
I ain't gonna lie.
Never stop.
I ain't gonna lie. I
She
love
say she
her.
love you and ain't never stop.
I love her and I ain't gonna never
And you
stop.
in love.
Nah.
You in love.
Wow. Judge Mathis, he's been going off. Like, I remember being homesick from school and watching Judge Mathis. It was Judge Judy and then I think Judge Mathis was on after. And I don't remember it being like this, but hey, this is top-notch entertainment.
But I have to go that way. All right, I'll turn around. I'll turn around. Oh God. Can I have my box?
No.
Why?
Hey, that's my box. Because you can drive the motorcycle to this and you broke leg.
With my broken foot, what? I'm allowed to drive whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Yo, just take it from her. It's literally my box. Like,
It's gonna hit you.
hey, put the stick down and give us the box.
See what's in the box.
What in the world? Like, this is one of those things where I just wonder why other people like take it into their own hands, you know? Like, if you really think that something's wrong like this, I probably would have, like, I don't know, called someone, not just like take it under my own wing to be like, here, I'll deal with this. Also, if you think somebody's breaking the law, don't steal their stuff after. Like, it just really discredits the work that you're trying to do, the work. So much more serious than it really is. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Sunita, you can't park your car here. I've actually contacted House and Son. I contacted House and Son. You can't use it. You can't use it as a parking spot.
That's my car.
It's not your car.
It is my car.
You don't drive.
Oh my gosh. You can't just park your car wherever you want.
You don't know. You.
Are you calling me what? You are so rude.
Oh my God! You can film it. No one.
You cannot have people just parking their car here to go to work. To go to work, it'll be reported. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sarmite. Don't be so rude.
Man, some people really will just park. They'll just go, yep, this is where my car is now. Oh God, just a bad situation.
When you and her mom run into a Karen and a Larry, this is what happens.
I don't care. I don't care if either one of you guys agree. This is we're laughing. We are laughing. Is it a crime to laugh? I'm sorry, Karen, what? God forbid you hear a noise when you're eating. God forbid.
Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of people in here.
She cannot deal with stupidity.
Sometimes, only the stupid people, because I don't like stupid people at all.
I love her, she's ruthless. I respect and appreciate that. Like, don't get me wrong, I know sometimes people are too loud in restaurants, I get that, but it's not your job, it's not your job as like another customer to deal with that. If you have a problem, you can let an employee know and then they can decide to handle that or not. You know what I mean? Like, why are you just out here yelling at people? This isn't your establishment. Mind your own business. Also, I doubt they were laughing too loud. Also, it's a laugh, like she said. God forbid you hear a laugh, any sound while you're eating your food. Oh no. People are just miserable.
We can help you because we've done it before for other people. We've helped people order food and have their food taken out while they wait outside with their dogs. That's the only thing. We're going to try to help you while you want to order, but the dog is taken
Well, I think you should go to the Department of Justice's website and learn about service dogs.
and tell them how you feel and ask them what the policy
Tiara.
Tiara, like the crown.
Yeah.
Her name is Tiara.
I think you're a mentally defective person. I think you don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I know you gotta let, like, even if dogs aren't allowed in the establishments, I know that service dogs are different.
Now this is by far, this is the best part right here.
But it seems like there's gotta be something else going on.
There's f***ery afoot.
I think your manager doesn't know what she's talking about. I think Royal Farms Corporate will be very unhappy, and you won't be working here much longer, or your manager.
I know that people try and say that they have service dogs that aren't like, don't have their gear on or whatever. And listen, I'm not like well versed enough in the rules, but I feel like your service dog has to have like the vest or the collar or something, Right? Am I crazy?
You speak again, I'm just gonna
Golf digger. I think that says supposed to say gold.
throw you out. Where's the engagement ring?
I pawned it because I needed the money.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Then take off the coat. Take off the coat. Then take off the coat.
That's not fair, Judge. It was a gift.
Just a second.
Also, I don't know. I just wouldn't pawn off the engagement ring. Well, I guess it depends.
He can keep the ring back when I get back.
No.
But the coat is a
Take.
gift.
Listen to me. You think you're smarter than I am?
No, I don't.
You think you're smarter than I am?
How long were you married for?
We're gonna hold your coat for safekeeping. When he gets the ring back, you get back the coat. Do we understand each other? Now take off the coat. Then you can have the coat back. See how wonderful that is, Mr. Hudson?
Yes, ma'am.
Give it to him.
It's really funny. He wanted the fur coat back because he couldn't get the engagement ring back. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's fair. Like, listen, I've never been divorced or had to call off an engagement, so I don't know how that works, but I feel like in either of those situations, I would probably give back the expensive thing, you know? Like, I would rather give back the engagement ring that I'm not gonna wear anymore than the fur coat that I might still wanna wear, personally. Guys, married people weigh in. Nobody needs to hear my opinion about this when I've never gone through it. You weigh in if you were in this situation. What do you do with the ring? I don't know. Let me know.
And I don't know who he is, but whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member. I mean, the entire time that Mr. Zucker's sister was speaking, that clown, and that's what I'm going to call him, a clown, was sitting there smiling and laughing. And you can go too, because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail.
I've actually seen this one like just on my own personal time on YouTube, and it's like she was like laughing while somebody delivered like a victim impact statement or something.
So leave. Anybody that can sit there and laugh and smirk when somebody, take her, she's going in the back. She's going in the back. Anybody else want to go? You can go too.
Imagine, yeah, go to, I think she probably only went to jail for like a day, but still, go, sit in there and think about what you did. It's like when you're a kid and you gotta like put your nose in the corner. I'm like, go sit in that cell and think about what you did, okay? Maybe reflect, because that's so inappropriate.
I need to learn to behave myself.
They said they did. Lobster in the commercial. Hi, can I help you? They don't make lobster, everyone. They don't make lobster, so don't try and get it. Don't have it. They don't make lobster. The captions of this are killing me. That's so... How many times did she say McLobster in that video? Also, I feel like it's kind of a blessing that they were out of the McLobster. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a tummy ache waiting to happen.
Do that again? I was delivering my pizza and what were you saying?
Get out of here.
Why?
This is private property and you're trespassing.
I'm delivering a pizza. Jesus Christ.
That's not a request. I'm like, lady, what are you gonna do about it? Like, you know what I mean?
What is wrong with you? Will you please get out of my way? Are you serious?
Get out.
Karen wants to accuse someone else of committing a crime, so she commits a crime in the middle. Oh, I hope he called the cops on her. Even though it's like not a serious thing, I hope he called the cops on her so that she can learn a lesson about why you don't spit on people.
Please, you can't do that.
Why does
Sorry,
everyone
you can't
do
do
this?
that. I'm not moving. You can't do that.
Is there any reason why you're filming me?
Because you can't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna call the police.
Like, why? Why are we calling the police? Because you think that you should be able to reserve a parking spot by standing in it. Like, this is not a police matter. Leave them alone. People are insane. You can't, if you're not a car, then you can't reserve the parking spot. I'm sorry. It's a first car, first serve basis.
No, I'm not going to be treated like garbage from everybody that comes in here. She did it on purpose and she knows she did. Keep doing it. Smart.
Yep, smart.
You don't bother me. I got plenty of money. I don't need to work here.
Then why are you working here?
Because I want to. Because I'm not a lazy ass.
Yeah, like you are.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you?
Huh?
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
What did you come in here to do that for? Really?
That lady needs to find a new job. I do not think she likes that job even a little bit.
I got plenty of money. I don't need to work here.
Then why are you working here?
Because I want to.
Maybe something like not in customer service might be good for her. Oh no, I don't even know what they were fighting about. They were just mad.
Can you please move over? You were just standing right there. Why would you come right here in our way? Can you please leave?
Refuses to leave.
Can you call the cops on her, please?
Karen explains why she thinks it's illegal. She really doesn't care. Karen tells the cops to arrest the performers. Cops arrest Karen instead.
Oh, snap.
Damn!
But like, okay, this girl either needs attention so badly or she really thinks she's the main character but is like sadly mistaken. And she's just like, what's the opposite of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh God, literary terms, they're escaping me. What a surprise. But you know, there's like the main person and then the anti-person. I don't know, it'll come to me in 30 minutes when I leave here. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, she either needs attention or really thinks that she's the main character. Like, what on earth? In a crowd full of people. It's not even like they're just, you know, whatever. But also, this is like how people make money. This is like some people, like, this is their job. And you're really greatly impeding on their ability to make money, which only furthers the point of like how rude and just Karen you're being. That's a verb now.
What the hell's going on? We've been sitting out there for 15 minutes, man. What the hell's going on? I don't want you to spit all over my sandwich, but we've been sitting out there for 15 minutes. I'm sorry, what? I don't have a receipt. I've been sitting out there for 15 minutes, man.
And 15 minutes really isn't that long.
I'm so sorry, but what was your order?
2 sandwiches, man. Just 2 sandwiches.
You can't. You have to give them the information. You can't just complain and then leave. Well, I mean, you can. It's probably preferable for everyone in the establishment if you just leave. But like, why even bother complaining if you're just not gonna even let them get the thing? I can understand how you'd be like, I feel like things should be ready by now. Like, that's pretty reasonable, I would say. You know, if it's a fast food place. But like, you could just go and ask, and then they seemed pretty nice and like willing to help you out. So, I don't know. Just 2 sandwiches, man. It's just kind of funny because he sounded like so defeated at the end. And I don't think it's funny when people are defeated. It was just made me laugh.
You know, if I had a rock, I would throw it at you right now. You know, stop pissing me off. Just sit down. I'll take care of it. I don't need your help.
No, you know what? I'm the public defender. I have a right.
I don't think a judge can act like that.
I have a right to be here, and I have a right to stand and represent
sit
my
down.
clients.
If you want to fight, let's go out back, and I'll just beat your ass.
While there are no witnesses to the initial
Oh my God.
the mic picks up some of the altercation.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if the lawyer was like being bad or anything, but like, I don't think that you can act like that as a judge. The guy who's like just trying to like, you know, be found innocent, he's just standing there. He's like, well, it's not looking good for me, man. You'd be so devastated. You'd be like, any other lawyer, please. That's so, I was gonna say that's so funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully that man's okay.
I like you both. All right? What happens on the football field stays on the football field. People get rough and tough, and then they walk away.
Dang, there's some football drama.
They don't end up in court, okay? And you're a great kid. Now, this isn't ballet, it's football. Kids get hurt on the football field. The whole thing about being a bully
I have a lot of questions. Somebody obviously got hurt. At the bottom it said that somebody was suing for pain and suffering. It depends. It depends. Clearly, whatever Judge Piro, I'm assuming it's Piro. Whatever Judge Piro saw, she was like, no, they were just playing football and that's it. So I'll go with her judgment.
While waiting at court.
Oh, dang. I don't like that one. I didn't like it. I have nothing funny to say about that because it's just not funny. Ooh. Yikes.
OMG.
It's not good. It's not good. I mean, you definitely can't do that, but like, it's just a bad situation, you know? He's stressed. He's stressed. I'm not sure why he's stressed, but there might be a few reasons why he's stressed. Like doesn't know what to do. He's like, I don't want to, like the guy like sitting next to him, he's like, I'm trying not to like cause panic, but I know that this is incorrect. Like, why? Why? Like, just why? That's everyone's comfortability, everyone's safety. You know it's against the rules and the law. Like, just why? Why would you do that?
Can you not take a regular order? Can you not take a regular order?
Yes, you need to take her order. Take her order. Like, what happened?
Can you not take a regular order though? Am I out of pocket or are you out of pocket though? But you want to talk big because you're behind this glass. This glass don't mean to me.
What in the world? They're not going to be taking your order after you just yelled them and told them to come outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
What he say?
Outside though. Bruh, come outside. Okay, well take my order, bruh. Like you know how to take orders at Taco Bell in the drive-thru. Like you know how to take the orders at Taco Bell in the drive-thru. Where your manager at?
No Crunchwrap Supreme today.
Do you have a license to do
I do, yeah. Hold on, Margaret. I've got Margaret Zitzer. Hey, how do you spell your...
Margaret Zitzer, 921 East. I've got some solicitors here that are going around trying to sell pest control, and I'm a little worried about it.
Like, what in the world? Why can't people just mind their own business?
I've got neighbors calling me about it. Yeah, I'm talking to the guy in the car right now. I've got two in the car. They're both really young. I mean, all three of them are really young.
We're young and handsome, ma'am. Get it right.
That fake Karen laugh. Like, if he really is going to solicit about pest control, maybe somebody you know has mice, okay? You don't know. And the neighbors aren't calling you about it, lady. Like, you wouldn't be the person. First of all, I wouldn't call my neighbors for anything. But also, if I was gonna call my neighbors for something, I wouldn't call you. What is this lady gonna do about it? Call someone else. Wonder who she's calling. Who do you think she's calling? Probably the police.
Get the you son of you know.
Dude.
You're not supposed to be. I'm a sheriff. I work for Shetwood. Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you son of
This lady's savage. I don't even know what she's upset about, but she is.
I just want to private property.
Oh no, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You got damn stupid shoes on anyway. Where'd you get them ugly boots?
I roasted,
You
bro.
asshole.
On a rampage. She's going off. Okay, I mean, you tell him. This lady is wild. Wow. I don't even know if she's a Karen. I think she's just old. Well, you can still be a Karen when you're old. That's true, but, you know, I'll be less angry at her because she's so old.
Made one payment of $100, and you sold the horse to her for $1,500, which means she owes you $1,400.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Good. Judgment's on the counterclaim for $1,400. We're done. Thank you.
Parties are excused. May step out.
That's so funny. What the hell? Can I watch that one again, Chris? Even I, like, listen, I don't owe anybody $1,400, and even I'm sitting here like, what in the world? Everyone was shocked. Even especially the people who showed up because they wanted to watch Judge Judy that day. They just got to watch 30 seconds of her. That's crazy.
Wait, you want to watch this again?
Nah, it's cool. I did, but now I'm over it. I worked it out.
Sorry, sir. False alarm.
Oh, that's so funny. I love Judge Judy. Man, when I was a kid and I was sick, like in elementary school and stuff, and I was staying home sick, that's all I did was just watch Judge Judy and Judge Mathis all day, because that's what's on TV.
And Joe Brown.
And Joe Brown! Oh my God, how did I forget Judge Joe Brown?
A driver's license, and your mother didn't take the car back
She
from
hasn't
you.
had the car in her possession for 2 years because I was going through a divorce and her stepfather had the car until a week before.
Dang. Dang, everyone's upset.
And then, just a second, and then you gave it to her? Just a second. Then you gave it to her? Despite the fact that 2 years went by, she didn't get a driver's license?
I had been teaching her.
Great. Perfect. You pay the ticket. That's all. Out.
You're kidding me.
Please excuse me. Step out.
I like that people make it like the most confusing story. They're like, it was 2 years and I was doing this and he was doing this and then her dad had this. Like, it's so crazy. And then to find out that it's all over just a parking ticket, I'm like, how is there that long of a backstory behind a parking ticket? I don't understand. That's crazy. Man, well, Judge Judy solved that case real fast. Oh, we got new Judge Judy here. She's Justice Judy now.
Look, it's not that far past close. You're really not that cleaned up. No, sir, we're,
You just need it. You
sir,
gotta go. I'm
sir,
sorry.
we're closed. I don't see the problem. No, sir, we're closed. I'm so sorry. You have to leave, please. I don't want to leave. I'm hungry. I want a sandwich.
Is this real? In what world? Yo, that's why I locked the door immediately.
Okay, sir, the language is unnecessary, but you have to.
Don't
No,
tell me
sir,
how I should be speaking.
sir, you need
Okay,
to,
I
sir,
just
you,
wanted to
sir,
come in here and
sir,
there's no reason
sir,
for you to be acting
sir,
like that.
please,
No,
sir,
I
sir.
want a sandwich.
When it's closing time, boom, done. All the doors are locked. People will sometimes come up to the like front and they'll like look in or like whatever. They'll knock on the door when it doesn't open. I'm like, what do you want from? I just ignore them. I don't even look up. Like I just pretend like they're not there. We're closed. My customer service is turned off. Goodbye, good night. I'm barely awake even right now.
Me to get off of your property.
You know what? Shall I call security?
Do
Would that
you
be
want
better?
me off of your property?
I don't want you walking around doing
We
this.
are on break,
You are
ma'am.
in my line of vision doing nothing.
We are on break.
You are worthless. You
We-
are not doing anything.
Okay.
You are walking around.
We are on
like
break.
this.
Do you not see him eating?
So it seems like they were like hired to do some work or something like that. And then she's mad that they need to also eat food because they're humans who need sustenance.
You know
Him
what?
eating
I don't
food?
care.
Do you not
don't
see
need
him
to
eating?
watch
We are
him.
on break.
need
We're on
to
break.
go.
You want me
I'm
off your
gonna call
property?
security.
You okay?
Do you want me to?
Do it, please. Please, do it.
You need to
Do
get
it.
off. You need to get out of here.
Get off your property?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
You've hired people to work, you want them to, you know, do an efficient job. It's your money. I respect that. I appreciate that. But at the same time, like, wouldn't you want like to hire people who like get a break, to eat food, are having a good time while they work? Like, you know, people who are just enjoying their job. I feel like normally when people are like enjoying their job, the work is better.
How you doing? I'm reporting for my safety.
Oh,
just so
good
know.
for you.
Yes,
Hi.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Is there a reason you're doing 80? I'm trying to slow traffic down, and these people weaving in and out of traffic, you in that white car, and then you pace back up to me at 80 miles an hour. Speed limit is 70.
Okay, I was actually trying to get your plate number because you were speeding.
I'm doing my job. Traffic is doing 80 to 85.
Okay.
You were, and so was the white car.
Well, I wasn't until you passed me, but
No,
you
sir.
passed that solid line to try to get around me there when I had my blinker on that I was turning. I was waiting until a legal spot to get over.
Where are you talking about, solid line?
When we first got on to 40 after 81, when we all got into that third lane, I put my blinker on. I was waiting for the dotted line.
You got over?
I want to see the rest of this one. I have questions because it's not what he was saying. Like if he passed him when he was like trying to turn and stuff like that and didn't have like lights or sirens on, that's the wrong thing to do. He was in the wrong. But also, the guy who's filming in the car, it's not your job to try and catch up to somebody, break the law so that you can catch up to him to get his plate number. Like, that also isn't the right thing to do. So if this is really the series of events that happened, everyone's in the wrong here. If this was Reddit, everyone sucks. That's I think that's what they say. Everyone sucks here. That's like can be the, what am I looking for? Doesn't matter. You get what I mean if you are on that thread. Anyways, my brain. Oh.
And then you come out and tell me that that blue stuff there is food safety. Right?
Sir, are you recording me?
You're damn right I'm recording you for evidence. Because I'm going to send this to the corporate office and you say that over there is food safety. Well, I do now.
If you have an issue with something that you don't think is food safe, express it like a regular human being.
Talk English.
Right? So
Right?
why would I get right in your face?
Hey, you better get out of my face, okay? You better get out of my face, woman.
I'm not.
Get out of my face. 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 Okay?
This is not okay. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, you all gang up on the black man, right? All gang up on the black man, you racist white devil.
Jeez Louise. That's absolutely insane. And then for him to like turn it and be like, this is what that is, like.
Gang up on the black man, right? All gang up on the black man, you racist.
Oh, we saw this one.
Your problem.
We saw this one. It's iconic.
You came in here acting like you own the place. I want to rent
Facts.
a yacht. Does it look like you have yachts? I see them all around there. We don't have any yachts for rent.
Oh my gosh, it's just so crazy. Like, I know we've seen this one before, but I could just never get tired of it.
I see them. Whose yachts are they? They're personal yachts. I guess you don't want to make no money here at this restaurant. I guess we don't. What the hell are you doing? You cannot record me. That is against my HIPAA law. Give me that.
Just from like her being like, well, I guess you don't want to make no money, to the iconic response from the employee. And then when she turns around and just starts yelling about the other thing, like it's just the perfect chaotic storm of Karen-ness and just public freakouts in general.
I just pulled into McDonald's and this lady is holding this spot in front of this van for her husband to cut us all in the drive-thru.
No, you're not a car. Get out of there.
So she can get her McDonald's first. There is a line for
people are so dumb. That's like, lately we've been seeing a lot of people holding parking spots too with just their body. Like, this is the place where cars go. Also, you can wait in line like everyone else. Your husband can wait in line like everyone else. If I could stand in every line for Taylor, I absolutely would, but unfortunately, that's not how life works. The guy's gonna have to wait around sometimes. Sorry, but it's not my fault.
And something that you don't know about me is that I was actually born and raised in Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to take a year off from school to learn English.
And that's why you don't have any respect for our laws here?
And how does...
And personal property?
How do you take...
He's not familiar with our laws here?
That's so funny. I mean, like, how does she not realize that she sounds like an idiot?
2 days prior, my son had had an altercation with another student at the school. We assumed.
Your son?
Yeah.
Your son had an altercation with somebody? Your pure son? With no Honduras in him?
Yes,
pure
Your Honor.
as snow?
Yes.
Uncut?
Really? I mean, I know that's rude to say, but it's the truth. It's the truth. She sounds rude. She sounds discriminatory. And Judge Mathis said, no thank you, ma'am. We're not doing that today.
Got you on video. That's fine.
Your Honor, I had no intention on skipping out on the lease.
Just a second. Whether you did or not, she was whole. It's my house. She doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand that. She's not getting 1 cent from you, not a penny. And if the hole has to be fixed, let her fix it. She's got to learn to control that temper. She had no right. You understand that.
And that's the truth. We stand Judge Judy over here on Top 10 Central.
It would be like Mr. Schlesinger, if you paid your $2,000 rent on October 1st, on October 28th, Mr. Schlesinger came and busted in through your front door. You said, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I paid my rent through the end of this month. You have no right to bust in the front door of my house. This belongs to me until the end of the month.
But like, yeah, oh my God, man, landlords are crazy. Landlords are crazy. Especially living in like a city like Toronto. Holy smokes, they're wild. They want you to bend over backwards for them, and then they want to do nothing for you. It's just wild.
Double hamburger. Is there cheese in hamburger? There's no cheese in hamburger.
When you have a cheeseburger, you have a cheeseburger. If you have hamburger, you have hamburger. I want my money back. I want my money back now, and I want it fast. There's not even bacon on this, there's not onion on this, there's not anything that I asked for. This is such incompetence. I cannot believe it. It happens every time I come here. I'm losing my. This happened the past 3 times I've come. Please be.
Like, grow up. Grow up. Oh my gosh. You asked for a hamburger and you got a cheeseburger. The world is ending and you need to stand there and yell at somebody about it. Also, I hate when people are like, this happens every time I come here. I'm like, at some point, you would think you would just stop coming, right? Just stop showing up. If you hate it so much and you always leave so angry, do us all a favor and never come here again. I don't know. Problem solved.
This and everything.
You guys have bad customer. You have bad customer service here.
What's the problem?
No, when we
Can you tell me what's the problem?
It's true. I don't like
No,
you.
no, you don't like. It's your problem, not our problem.
You guys have bad service. You have very bad. I'm gonna report you to Subway.
No.
Just know that, okay?
We don't care it.
Oh, I kind of agree with the customer in this instance. He brought them the thing, like, if they don't like it, they don't like it. I don't know.
It's disgusting. I'm gonna report you to
care.
Subway.
Go.
This is a disaster.
Disaster, why you come here? We invite you?
Because
Why
I thought you're
Why
right.
you come
I should have never came here. You're right.
One time I had somebody order a drink called a strawberry lemonade, and when I brought it to them, they were like, this is really sweet. Is there like lemonade in here? And I was like, in the strawberry lemonade? Like the word you had to say to order the drink? Like, yeah, it's lemonade. What are you, stupid? And then I had to get them a new drink because they didn't like what they ordered, knowing what was in it.
Well, I actually did have my Armani shirt and he borrowed it, never got it back.
Just pause for a second. Just because you put something in air quotes, it doesn't help. Do you understand?
Well, it helps me.
He borrowed it. Did he actually borrow it from you?
He borrowed it from me, yeah.
Okay, I know that his name is Judge Rinder, but I'm gonna keep calling him Judge Rinder because there's some people who it pisses off, and I think that that's really funny.
And it
Right,
came
so
back
just
with a
pause
rip.
for a second whilst we have a small discussion there, Mason. So why do you say he borrowed it? How does that help?
Well, because I'm just exaggerating my words, Rinder.
You think that that's acceptable for you to talk to me like that?
Well, you could speak to me like that, so I guess so.
Now, Mason, this is my courtroom, and that's your first and second strike.
Do I think that him going borrowed is a big deal? Not really. I do think it's important to like clarify that he did really borrow it. I mean, he didn't steal it from you, but at the same time, you know, whatever. Judge Rinder. Somebody's getting ready to leave a comment. I love it.
He's 11. He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Just living off of someone else's work? Shady.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free.
Come on, that's one of the things. Don't have kids if you don't want to work to provide for them.
So that would slightly bring your child support down. And
Down?
monthly, yes, slightly. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the judge said those things because it's true. There's a big difference between people who don't work because they can't for a variety of reasons and people who just don't want to. Those people are annoying. It's annoying. Hi, no one wants to. Well, some people I'm sure want to and love it, but not everyone. Sometimes you just got to. It's just, especially when you have kids like...
Well, you should be.
You should be
Well, you should be.
For what?
Well, you should be. How much candy is that? How
Grandma,
much-
someone
how much
come
is
get
all
the
that?
grandma.
I want to see.
I'm buying it all.
Fine, I want to see.
I'm buying it all. I am gonna buy it all. I'm gonna give it away to all these people.
Grandma, Grandma, that's not nice behavior. My grandma's not like that.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am not ashamed.
Grandma, wait, Grandma, go home, Grandma.
Yeah, you're really standing up for them, yelling at them.
Oh, and they take them all around the country, and you should see how they live.
My grandma's the best. She's caring and loving to me and everybody. She's the best. I love my grandma. She's the best. That grandma needs, grandma needs to go back home. Someone let her out of the home. Who let grandma out of the home? Get her in the bus. Take her back home. She wants to go to CVS? Too bad. You're going back, Grandma. That's it. Why are you gonna pick on a street vendor, man? Let them do their thing. What are they really bother you that much? You know, I don't know. Here in Canada, there's all kinds of like events for street vendors, specifically so they don't have, I guess, loiter in front of stores. Which if you're loitering in front, I guess that's not okay. But still, Grandma, cut a guy a break, man. Oh, we're at the Best Buy. Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's recording me, but you're...
I would like you to delete that right now.
No, he's recording me.
I want him to delete it because he pointed it
but-
at my face.
No, he's recording me.
I have your license plate.
No,
and
for
I will
sure.
call. I want to see you delete it right now. Right now.
I don't understand what the fear is.
He's recording me. Your wife comes in our shop. I don't understand. No disrespect. I'm sorry. You got to see her like this, dog. It just, there's real stuff going on. She's calling the cops because we're filming. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, and they're getting ready to leave, and they have a.
I mean, it's hard for me to say that because I'm on camera literally every day. I love being on camera, and the camera loves me too.
A masterpiece.
At least I hope it does. Ooh, adding 10 pounds. No, but I like being on camera. I feel comfortable on camera, completely comfortable on camera. Whether it's because I have the experience here and being an actor and other stuff I do, I don't know. But I just don't understand why people get so like enraged by being on camera. Yeah, I get sometimes we don't want to be on camera. Sometimes when I wake out of bed in the morning and someone's like, hey, let's take your picture. Someone always wants to take your picture when you're never looking your best, naturally. But I don't know. I just don't get it, especially in 2022, in this modern age where there's a camera. Literally, you're on camera, like that's life. 25 years ago, I completely understand. But now, like, man, you're on probably like 50 security cameras in that parking lot. Like, that's how it goes. I don't know.
Are you the manager here?
Go away.
Are you the manager here?
Yeah, I am the manager
What's
here.
your name? Q?
Yeah.
Can you spell it for me?
Can you go away?
May I please have your name?
Can you go
May I
away?
please have your name?
Who the f are you?
May I
Why are
please
you
have your
harassing
name?
us? Why are you harassing
I'm not
us?
harassing you. You're the one with the phone in my face.
Yeah, because you're harassing me.
I'm literally
I didn't
asking
come
your
to you.
name. I'm just asking your name.
You won't get my
I'm
name.
just asking your name. I'm just asking your name. Thank you. So what's your name?
I don't think she's gonna get his name. Well, what happened before this? Can you guys let me know the inside scoop on this one? I want to know what she was doing before she was so insistent on the name. Was it her? Was it him? I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion which one it was, but I'll never tell. I need more context. Man, that's crazy. I mean, I don't think you should be blocking this street, but I also don't think screaming at the guy is gonna get him to move any faster.
He got out on her.
Damn, this motherfucker.
Just personally, I think it's a bad tactic. She should try something else and see if it works. Like going another way or something.
Crap.
I'm not doing anything. I
Yeah,
come down
you
here
are.
and mind my own
Driving
business.
down the road.
Public road.
Blaring your music.
Public road.
Okay, there are laws against blaring music.
Not after 10 o'clock.
Okay, so Mr. Lawyer, I'm sure that's your mom
There's
and
no
your
law.
dad telling you that.
I can do.
But it's okay. Keep it up.
Okay.
Mr. Lawyer, like she's not in here, like in somebody else's car basically, trying to tell them what the rules are. Like, Karen, take a look in the mirror, lady. I get it, I don't want people blaring their music all the time either, but like, nothing I can do about it, cause it's none of my damn business.
Did you say something?
Sorry, can I have a tissue? I'm allergic.
Oh, John. Goodbye, John.
See you later.
Off you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is clearly like the British Judge Judy.
Bye.
No, out you go. Really? I've been called a lot worse by a lot better than you.
I can't, man.
What a chump.
I don't understand why, of all the people to be rude to, why on earth? Why on earth? Don't know why it's gonna be the judge. Just seems like a bad decision, personally. I don't know.
It is axiomatic that counsel show at least respect for what the court is doing. And what you just did shows a lack of respect for what the court is trying to do here, which is create an environment which is fair to all parties. I would suggest that you take a moment to think about that.
Very serious. It's a very different energy in the room.
I would suggest that you take a moment to think about that. I'm going to step off the bench because I found that I have tolerated a number of things in the courtroom, including, flip charts, writing in the middle of, the jury gets distracted when you were doing the flip charts here, jumping up and moving the boards. I would suggest that you temper some of that very quickly.
Dang, I have so many questions. What's going on here? This is serious. It's like crazy going from like TV court and like those sorts of things, all this like dramatized version of court, to a very real news courtroom. You know what I mean? Everyone is quiet. They don't want to be thrown in jail for contempt of court. We've seen that, that's for sure.
Covered as a white coat, covered as a white coat. I don't know what they're saying.
Big Zoo, shut up!
Yeah, don't know what they're saying. Love the British chants, love the soccer chants. They're on an airplane, it looks like. And she was probably the one shut up! What is this, a zoo? Shut up! Yeah, sorry, Karen, you don't control the plane. You're not the pilot. You don't get to control that. I don't know what they were saying. Someone let me know in the comments what they were saying. And it's gonna be so obvious, but dude, you know what? You think I have a hard time understanding accents. I don't know why. I do so many of them. You think I know? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. But you can just. Oh man, traffic ones are always just weird to me. It's like I always say, man, once something, just keep her going. It's a road. There's no reason to stop and get out like that. There just really isn't. But you just gotta go. It's very simple. But, don't. My whole thing too is when you yell at somebody on the road like that, there's no way someone's gonna go home to their family like, oh man, you should have seen what happened to me. This guy told me off and he was right. I was doing the wrong thing. Nobody goes home and does that. Nobody. Everyone goes home and goes, oh, you wouldn't believe this. Jack I was dealing with. Everybody does that.
Jack. I'm a jackass.
Don't point and yelling, just go home. What you got there, fella? It's some bad parking if I've ever seen it. You got what is that, a Corvette? Looks like a nice white Corvette. Older model, maybe, let's say mid to late 2000s. Parked quite poorly in probably a restaurant parking lot, so not good. And then the guy, it was that Jeep Grand Cherokee, an older one? I think that's what it is. I know my cars. Sure, I know cars. Looks like a 90s model, late 90s model perhaps. I'm pretty sure it's a 4x4, at least it looks like it might be. He's got a higher suspension maybe. And he's in a truck, so he's saying, you know what? The curb, I got bigger wheels, no problem. So he parks on the curb diagonally to that car, because if you do more bad, that cancels out the bad, and then there's good. Right? That's how it works. Yeah, that makes sense. That's how it works.
Came back in to give her the rest of the cash from my wallet because you guys are.
Ma'am, please walk away. Please. No. Ma'am, can you please leave?
Because.
Can you just please leave? We're leaving. Can you excuse? I'm trying to get out.
You need to find another place to work for you.
Imagine acting like that to anybody, but also imagine acting like that to somebody who's like literally wearing their military uniform.
Can you please leave?
Is your restaurant?
No,
So
you're making a problem.
Ma'am.
You need to leave us. You need to leave us.
Ma'am,
You need to leave us.
Thank you, sir. Can you please leave?
Is there a cop or somebody around here? There's a cop here. They need to get her out of here.
Like a thank you might be in order. You know what I mean? Just an idea. Just a thought.
No, honestly, we saw we hit the policeman off the curb.
Someone else got it.
Oh, so no one else hit you guys? You hit a tree?
No, honestly, I didn't think anyone else did. I'm so sorry.
What are these people
honestly,
doing on the freeway? You're making it work.
No, we're just not trying to, honestly, it's not the best time for us.
I'm just letting her know.
Okay, wait, what in the world? What is happening here? It looks like those people were at a wedding or something, 'cause they're dressed up fancy. And then there's these other people.
Hey, bro, honestly.
They're gonna find you in your clothes, so you should just wait right there.
We have not been drinking at all, but we were at an event, and it just makes us look bad. Come on, let's go.
They're gonna find you. You literally have a dress on. Did they already drive? Did they already drive off?
Nobody can drive off that car.
The other people.
Something happened. Were they in cars before? Were they getting into a car? Because neither of those people should be driving. That's for certain. I don't even have to look them in their eyes. I can just hear their voices and their speech and know something's awry. Again, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, that's par for the course over here for me, but. So you guys have to explain this one to me too, because I need to know more.
Face. I kindly placed her hand down and told her, you need to back up. You know, you don't know me like that. You need to calm down. We exchanged a few words. I tried to walk past her. She proceeded to put her hand on my throat to choke me. And that's when I just had to let loose.
Okay.
These like cuts in this video are stressing me out. It's so hard to focus.
And that video is going to show.
Right here.
Good. Now I'm going to start with Ms. Hanson.
Yes, ma'am.
So did you park too close to her car?
It was a very tight space and
Did you park too close to her car?
No.
Okay. When you got out of your car, did your car door hit her car?
It touched it.
Then that was wrong, that it was too close to her car. Now, a small person may have been able to get out, but you're not a small person.
Correct.
So when you got out of the car and opened the door, it hit her property.
Yeah, Judge Judy said it pretty simply. Could you open your car door without hitting hers? No, then you probably parked too close. End of the story.
Both parents are fit and proper persons to have custody of the minor child. I'm awarding joint custody.
Just take me now. I can't do this. This is a disgrace. What you guys are doing, you need to neglect your son.
I mean, I don't know any of the intricacies, so I can't comment on anything, because maybe she's right. Who knows? I mean, I don't think you should just get up and yell at the judge. It usually doesn't work out well. But, you know, when you're talking about your kid, assuming that's the joint custody.
This woman was following us around the store after having a go at us for using the price check, and she had to wait.
If you're making a disturbance, actually, I'm allowed to.
Story
Down in
time.
Australia, down under. I love that accent. That's the greatest accent on planet Earth. Such a beautiful accent. I love it. You know, right?
Leave us alone.
Yeah, it's alone. That's Australia. You can hear that. Alone. No. Trying to master it, but it's quite difficult actually. For shopping, I feel like, you know, sometimes passions can be high, especially like a Black Friday in America. You guys Americans go crazy for that, don't they? Black Friday in America? We have that here, but it's not as crazy. It's just not the same. You guys go nutty for it. I've seen people get like TVs for like 80% off. Great deal, I guess, but to throw down and hurt each other? I don't know. But my rule of thumb is for shopping because as well as a firefighter, lawyer, doctor, and the many other things I said, I'm also your accountant. Hi, how are you? For me, for shopping and stuff, I try to. I'm a pretty simple guy. Like I don't ask for much, especially with groceries or anything like that. I'm very simple. Like I got a very simple wardrobe, everything. But if I have to ask the price of something, my rule is like, hey, if I gotta ask the price, I probably don't need it anyway. That's just my thing. Probably don't need it.
He was mad that I parked on the side of the road to get me something to eat.
Look at you about to fire your dumb. Stupid. Go ahead and call the police. I'm be right here waiting. I ain't going nowhere.
That was a short but hot encounter. Everyone was angry. Oh my gosh. He was mad that I parked on the side of the road to get me something to eat. Like, were you not supposed to park there? And also, is he the parking guy? I don't know. I mean, listen, if it's a spot where a car is supposed to go, I see no issue, you know? If it's a human where a car is supposed to go, different story.
I'm gonna need my McChicken, my fries, and my drink. Get out the way there, Karen. Oh, shit. Stop that, Karen. I need my food to get more fatter, Karen. Watch out the way there, Karen. No, Karen, you're holding up
I think
the
this
line
is
there,
in
Karen.
Toronto.
Yeah, get out of here now, Karen. Thank you very much there for it on.
Floor it out with those gun fingers there, Karen. All right, Karen.
I love when people get like more mad when they're called out for being rude. Because they know, like that's how you know you've been caught. Really thought that they were in the right and weren't embarrassed. Like you'd think that they would just carry on their way, carry on their little Karen mission, getting their junior chicken. But no, she knows she's embarrassed and she should be. Why are you in the drive-thru walking around? Why are you yelling at McDonald's employees? Just chill out. We're talking about chicken nuggets and Sprite here. Like, why? Subway guys, I'm telling you.
I got more than enough money to buy that thing. But the me off part is they handed me that card here last month for a free sub. And now they're gonna say, oh, we don't have it. Read the date on it. Show me what on there tells me it ain't good.
I'm in Subway.
I mean, if what he's saying is true, then why aren't they giving him the sub? That's my legitimate question.
It says from 1/1, which is January the 1st, till 3/1/2022. That's valid. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like I said, I got a couple thousand on me. I buy that stuff 10 times over. No, I'm just showing you I hear. But this is stupid.
We're not even talking about the freak out. We're just talking about why they're not going to give him the free sub. Because, like, I don't know. He did explain his position very clearly, so I'm just wondering.
But this is stupid.
It's $40. See the clerk. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Get back over there. You got a bad attitude. Don't give me an attitude.
Oh my
But the last thing in the world I need.
I've never seen Judge Caprio be a little, you know, salty, for lack of a better term.
But the last thing in the world I need is an attitude, okay?
If I get you
First
out
of
of
all,
jam, sorry.
listen to me. First of all, I helped you out, okay? You had two $30 tickets. The original tickets were $30 each, right? I reduced them to $20 each and charged you $40 instead of $150. And then you give me an attitude on the way out.
He was like, hey, don't give me, I mean, I agree. I do agree. If she came in there with $150 and he changed it to $40, I do agree that no attitude. But I also understand, you know, people are stressed out. They got a lot of stuff on their shoulders. Maybe $40 is still a lot of money, you know? So I do get it. A little bit, but I do also think that a thank you would have worked well.
That's my best friend. I wasn't trying to put her in any danger. I wasn't trying to.
You think that it's not putting a dog in danger to breed a dog and to let her be in labor for 48 hours?
I don't think Mother Nature is dangerous, no. I thought her giving...
What? The guy's never heard of modern medicine?
Birth to that it would be fine.
Mr. Conrad, the first time a man has to be in labor for 24 hours without assistance is the last time there will be a birth in this country,
yeah,
in the world. In the world. First time a man has to be in labor for 24 hours, it was, that's not happening again. I mean, plants would rule the world. Okay.
That's really funny. So he had a dog that was in labor for 48 hours, I think he said. What? And he's like, no, nature's just gonna, what? I don't know, just seems weird that he's like, no, nature will run its course. I'm like, read a book, Google it. There's so many things to tell you that that's not good. I don't know if that's the real scenario, but if it is, geez Louise, that poor dog.
Women looks items around grocery store on Instagram believes helps fortify your immune system. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, it don't do that. But put it this way, when people say germs are gonna help your immune system, as your doctor, put it up here, I'm your doctor. I'm gonna put it, maybe give me a stethoscope or something, I'm your doctor. You're right, strengthening your immune system is important and you know, being around certain things of course can help. You know, that's what you have an immune system for. But sometimes your immune system needs a little bit of help. It needs, you know, it needs a good old, you know, and sometimes reducing the amount of the onslaught of germs and viruses that are around is a good thing, because I don't think people realize how many germs there really are around us. That, you know, that plot in that movie with Tom Cruise and the aliens come down, but they just end up leaving and dying because they got sick. It probably would happen. There's a lot of crazy stuff here on planet Earth. But what I'm getting at is, even without this lady licking everything, just licking it like a lollipop.
lollipop.
There's already germs on that stuff. A lot of stuff gets shipped, so that means it's touched multiple hands. You don't know if they wash their hands. It's probably sat in dusty containers. It's went overseas. You're kind of right, but you don't need to lick it. I like my ice cream unlicked, thank you very much. I like my salty crackers not licked. I like them nice and dry, thank you very much.
Oh, sir.
Call my lawyer. You shut the f up.
Sir, calm down. You're good. You went through something, brother.
He flipped it.
Oh, great. Oh, my God.
That's a lawsuit. And he took the money to sue. We don't got problem. He's drunk.
What in the world? So this guy just got into a car accident and then just walked away?
Is everybody okay though?
He's wasted.
Did he come out of the car?
Yeah.
Was anybody else with him?
No.
Was he driving or the passenger seat?
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
Yes.
We saw him swerve.
Anybody in the back seat?
What? The police are gonna show up and be like, was Casper driving? Like, what in the world is going on? Oh no, that's a bad situation. Also, the stuff is everywhere. That's scary. The guy is lucky that he is able to walk away from that. That's crazy. You know, that he doesn't have like at least a broken leg or arm or something. That's wild. Oh, guys, be safe. Be safe out there. Be careful. Get an Uber or something. If you're drinking, that's okay. You're allowed to have a good time, but you know, be safe, be responsible. It's a privilege, you know, to be able to drive. It's not a right, it's a privilege.
Another crazy Karen.
Somebody left their phone. Somebody left their phone. What? That's my phone. Excuse me? That's my phone. I'm making a TikTok. How do I know that's your phone? I literally put it there like 2 seconds. It's not your phone. It is my phone. Well, how do I know that? I just found a phone here, so how do I know that it's yours?
That's weird. That's just weird behavior. That's somebody who's like, I feel like they just like are really waiting for that power moment, you know?
Because we're filming a TikTok. Okay, I don't even know what that is, but I'm just gonna bring this to the checker and you can take it up with them, okay? No, it's what? Why is it on right? No, it's not. It's not.
Because they were filming a TikTok like they just said. That's how you know whose phone it is. Because they said, I'm filming a TikTok. And then you look down and you go, oh, yep, this is filming. Like you just randomly found the phone, lady. First of all, why do you care so much? Second of all, how do I know you're not gonna take it home in your bag? I don't trust you either. Karen, annoying.
There's no way I'm going to try this case. I have 8 further proceedings, or I have to see you for 1 further step. Set for the review next week.
Watch
his
again,
lawyer's face
as Webb literally spit on the judge. But this incident is far from the last time Bass Webb will spit in the face of the law.
Oh, wow, that really cut off on a cliffhanger. His lawyer's face though, he just turned and he's like, help me help you, man. Please help me help you. That's crazy. And that's like, that's a whole separate charge now.
Did you tell the plaintiff that we put the puppy on a bar stool, she slipped off, I think she broke her paw. Her paw looks funny. Did you tell her that?
We told her that the dog was...
Hope the paw's okay.
No.
Energy.
That's a lie.
I had set up an appointment at my vet.
I don't care about that.
And
you have to understand, I don't care about your vet.
Yeah, sorry.
And emotional distress. I am the only one who's in emotional distress doing this case. Don't argue.
Everything.
Just please do me a favor, don't argue with me.
Oh man, I gotta watch some Justice Judy. You guys told me all about the new show. She's got a new bailiff, she's got a new legal expert. I think that's who that blonde lady is beside her. So like, I mean, she's got her new robe on. She's looking fresh to death. So maybe I gotta get in on some Justice Judy. It's looking good. It's looking like the tea is hot over there.
Don't touch my car! Don't touch my car! You shouldn't be trying to get into my car. I'm trying to order. Please go back to your car. Okay, well you just were. You were just trying to get in the car. No, please goodbye.
That's because you honked at him.
You can't do anything about that, can you? Yep, that's what you can do. Get me off.
Confronting somebody in a drive-thru. I can't say I've been there. Can't say I relate to that one. Look, what are they? Where are they? I can't tell where they are. That doesn't look like it's a Canadian restaurant. Well, I can't tell what that is exactly. But, was it say favorites? It's a Wendy's maybe? It's a Wendy's? Looks like tacos? Oh, maybe it's like a Del Tacos, they call it? Del Taco? We don't have those here. We've only got Taco Bell here. I don't know. I don't know if Del Tacos worth fighting over. Especially to drive that you're stuck there. You just gotta like, oh, they're the worst person ever. And then you gotta sit there and just like awkwardly stare at the car for another like 5 minutes while they get their order.
Woman threatens to rob McDonald's if she didn't get enough dipping sauce. One woman appeared on a US news channel after threatening to steal from McDonald's because they didn't provide enough dipping sauce. Get this lady her sweet and sour, or else she's gonna rob you. Like, what in the world? The fact that the news has a thing called morning morons. Oh my gosh. But like, I mean, the shoe fits in this case. What a psychopath. I mean, I love a hot mustard dipping sauce just as much as the next guy, but would I rob McDonald's for a hot mustard? I don't think so. Probably not.
With you, it's nothing against you personally. It has nothing to do with you personally. It's about you wanted to feed your family. I want to keep my family safe. That's it. It's not. It's a residence.
From the middle of the street.
It's a residency. I'm sorry. This is a neighborhood. This is a neighborhood, and it's not safe anymore.
Oh my god. It looks like they're trying to have like a barbecue or something, and she's like, it's just not safe.
Then leave. It's not safe. It's not. It's not. You're standing right in front of the homes here. Right in front of them. And I just don't understand what's the problem. Take this stuff, but it's over.
How it would be terrible for the homes right here to see a wonderful family activity, a nice gathering. Everybody's high spirits. We're outside. Everyone's getting a little sun. Like, what in the world? Karens just want to find anything to complain about.
Do I have to call corporate right now in front of your door?
Oh, she's gonna call corporate.
You don't cuss at me! Yeah, you go ahead. Cussing at me! I'm gonna call your manager. And act like you're gonna fight something. You don't cuss at me! You're cussing at me! That's it!
I can't do anything if you're going to be yelling and bug me behind the counter.
Corporate number for Pizza Hut.
You have to step back.
She's gonna call corporate on Pizza Hut like she thinks that corporate gives a like, this is a huge chain we're talking about. They do not care about you, especially when you're screaming at their employees. Like, imagine acting like a full-on Karen and then when somebody curses at you, like screaming at them for that, even screaming more than you were before. I'm like, well, Karen, clearly polite words aren't working so well for you. So let me make myself very clear. If she was yelling at me not to curse, I would have just cursed more. I mean, probably a bad tactic, but listen, I'm only human.
Car home. And listen, you know nothing about cars, but what you do know are the bits of lights that should stay on and the bits that shouldn't, right?
Yes.
And you saw a light come on. What was the light that came on?
It was an engine light.
I don't know. That's my reaction is, I simply do not know.
And the handbrake light was also flashing, and the dials were moving up and down. And
not good, in other words.
No.
Don't know much, not good. The lights are flashing and you haven't bought yourself a mobile disco.
Okay, wait,
correct?
so...
Understood, correct.
I want to know more. I need more. Like, I get it. I get what's going on, but did she buy the car or is she the seller of the car? I need to know. Oh, well, I assume the buyer, because then he said you didn't buy yourself a mobile disco. I get it. Okay, we're figuring it out on the fly here.
What?
Can I just say he admitted to us that he was intoxicated?
I don't care if he's intoxicated or not. What were you cursing at him for? What were you cursing at him for? Your best friend tells me you were cursing at him from the car. Were you intoxicated?
We were being dumb, and then he confronts two tiny women in front of the house while him, and it wasn't 3, it was like 5 or 6 of his friends.
Were you cursing at 5 or 6 of his friends for, you idiot?
Because they're losers.
Do you get it? Do you get it? They're manipulative. She's a problem. Your daughter.
Yikes. I want to know more. I need to go home and watch some Judge Judy today. I need to know what's going on in these. Again, like, why does everybody give the judge attitude? I guess you kind of have to on like these shows like Judge Judy and Joe Brown and stuff, because, you know, it's a TV show and I think that's why people go on there. It's like the Maury of courtrooms.
10 minutes for a single sandwich, and I'm about
about to miss a what?
So I appreciate it if you could put a cap in your stuff. Doesn't take that long to put.
Well, if it don't take that long, why don't you do it yourself? Yeah, if you're that much of in a rush, why?
So again, you don't want to make sandwiches? There's hundreds of billions of places to find something you like.
Go.
Then hell, what are you giving it away or trying it out? I paid for it.
Stupider. Sounds even stupider.
That was nice. Thank you.
There's no way anyone behind that counter is gonna go, you know what? That lady that yelled at me today and berated me and made me feel like I was nothing, she's right, I gotta make those sandwiches faster. Nobody's gonna take that advice off the chin, Chief, because you're not. It's not it. Yeah, talk to the Chief, he said it's not it. That's it. That's all there is to it. You're not, that's not how it works. Oh, people, man, I don't know. People are crazy. It's a train and they got all their shit, what, they got food everywhere? I can't tell. It's a weird picture. What the hell's going on? I don't know. Don't destroy a public space. And I ride the train every day and I make sure, even though I'm a big guy, just squeeze in a little bit, just a little squeezing, and then make sure everybody can get on. So I don't have Cheeto dust everywhere. It's so weird.
Hi, where is the manager of the store?
What is the manager gonna do? We're both customers.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up right now.
Bro, who is this bitch talking to, bro?
Huh?
I said, who are you talking to?
Shut up.
I didn't do nothing to you but tell you to stay 6 feet away. Get in line. That's it.
The theme today is that Karens just don't like to wait in line, it seems.
And you're still standing right here looking at me, looking stupid. You want to talk to my mother? Because she'll tell you the same thing.
I don't give a damn about your
Oh,
mother.
yeah. Okay, well, I don't give a damn about you and what you're talking about.
Shut up.
No, you're cutting all these people.
I'm not cutting
So why are you
anybody.
still standing here?
Everyone just wants to find a way to get into the middle of the line somehow, and it always goes bad for them. Because people get angry. People don't like people who butt in line. That's just human nature. You know what I mean?
And also says you have to have proper swimwear on. Also says you can't be here past 10 o'clock.
Get out!
It says you can't be here past 10 o'clock, and I see you and your family up here all the time past 10
I manage this pool and I keep things clean here and I fix things. Now get out!
Oh gosh, I need to know more about what the background is here. I need to know more about what happened before this clip started to really make any judgment calls. You know what I mean?
You can't follow your own rules?
Get out!
I'll wait for the police to escort me out. I'm sorry. Because I'd like to talk to them as well for the way that you're treating me.
You're being a belligerent little child and I have asked you to leave.
You're being a harassing old man. You are harassing me for swimming at the pool.
You're violating the rules.
So are you. You can't cuss.
Can't wait to go to the pool. I'm just saying, summer is coming. It's not today. It's very terrible today, but it's on the way, y'all.
Why?
Your only choice.
Because I comply?
Your only choice.
Because I comply with the order, I can't fly? Can I see you talk to the cops? I want to Please don't do this to me, please. Please! Please don't do this to me.
Don't come off the plane. We are going to deboard the entire plane. No.
I haven't done anything to deserve this.
I look at that. I was nowhere near here 20 minutes ago.
All I did was I put the mask on.
Are you going to come off the plane?
No, please.
Oh my gosh. I like that when he was like, if you're not gonna get off, then we're gonna deboard the entire plane. And everyone was like, no. Like, you'd be so annoyed if somebody made your entire plane deboard. Because once that happens, then you gotta get a new crew. You gotta get like a new plane or something. Like, it is so much. The flight would be delayed for hours at that point. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, but you don't get to decide. Like, if they say they're, because also you're clearly hysterical right now. Like, you're in no shape to fly, regardless of whether you complied with the instructions or not. You're clearly not in a good space to fly. You know, I wouldn't want a screaming, crying lady on my flight either. I'm not gonna lie. Yikes, that's bad. That's a bad situation. Hopefully they didn't have to deboard and she just got off, but to be continued.
Didn't board out the loft.
Talking! That's your second strike. Madam, you'll be out if you carry on like this. I have some papers in my chambers. I just want to refer to them.
Dang. I mean, you cannot swear in court unless it's part of the evidence.
In the course of my judgment. I think they're the ones I was referring to earlier. Do you remember? Yeah. Thank you very much. You say that's roughly £5,000. He says that. Now, madam, that may or may not matter, I have to tell you, for the purposes of these proceedings. Thanks very much.
And you can't argue with the judge or the other person. They don't like that very much. They don't like that, especially not Judge Rinder. Rinder. I'll never know. At this point now, I'm confused over which one it really is.
I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for? I'm not. No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him.
I mean, makes sense when she says it like that. Makes sense. I mean, that's so true. That is so true. I don't know, again, I don't know what the rest of the situation is like, but makes sense when you say it like that.
That's not a parking spot. That's not a parking spot. Well, although the one beside it is free now, so maybe I guess that wasn't free before. Black Friday, baby. Hey, Black Friday sales. Gotta get those sales. Gotta get that TV. Gotta get my Pokemon cards. Gotta get my extra large American size, family size of potato chips. Let's go! And park there. What a stupid thing to do. The cart guy shows up, he can't put his carts in. Oh, that's not good. You're probably gonna get in some trouble. Although the tow truck might have issues getting in there. So maybe it's a 5-head play, actually. I don't know. I won't try it though. I promise I won't. The cars are not supposed to go over the escalator in the mall. You gotta park the car in the parking garage. Sorry, the laws of Minnesota say so. I don't know. That's just how do you do that? Touch wood. There's no wood to touch. There's wood on. Standing on. Touch wood. I've never been in a car accident. Don't ever want to be in one. I don't know if it's because I went to driving school. I went to driving school. Like a square, but it taught me a lot. Actually, I hate to say it, I learned more in driving school than I probably learned in my 12 years of education in regular school. So keep your foot on the brake, look well ahead, and stay calm.